What's up, guys? Zero here, and welcome to Deathmark. Now, what Deathmark is essentially, it's a digital graphic novel and also a horror type novel. So, it's my first time actually trying this, so bear with me. Huh. Art style's pretty good. The new Love and Hero song is out. I'm not feeling up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No, no one knows where she is. Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there, but then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did, oh fuck. The only thing left was her arm. It had her really weird scar on it, so it was definitely her arm. A scar? Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it come from. For real? There was a scar like it on Miki's leg too. Huh? Miki? Wait, that's the girl who went missing, yeah. That's crazy. Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar. Cut it out, you're scaring me. I hear snatches of idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around here to hear that story. I better hurry. I'm not sure if I was... My vision blurs. My ears are buzzing. My head is swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glanced at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? But all I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters is a name. Saya Kuju, Spirit Healer. Kujo. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be the Kujo mansion then. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. Oh fuck. It's a strange scar. When did that? I could just be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it. My fist pound on the door. No reply. A light appears in the second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. I grasp the door knob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in. I'll apologize to the owner later. Pretty fucking dark. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of the clock's second hand. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they're soundproof this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. A staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk towards it, cutting across the hall. My ears catch a strange noise. I turn and look where it's coming from. And immediately it's a fucking doll. Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. You know, against my better judgment, hello? I call out, but the person remains silent. Gulping, I hesitantly make my way over, slowing my steps. Yeah, I would be too. It's a young girl. It's a doll. It doesn't look like she's even breathing. A corpse. Great. I creep myself out. I start to sweat. What should I do? Again, against my better judgment. The fuck was that? I'm not sure what it is. The fuck? Yeah, like I said, a doll. I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above. Looking up, I can spy the outline of the clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. No shit. It's just a clock. Ignore it. I reach the second floor, ignoring the clock, and head towards the room with the light. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. But again, there's no reply. I try again several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the door. It's dark inside. Strange. I definitely saw lights in here when I was outside. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary like ripe fruit. The whole room is fermented in it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with the sweet smell. I know this scent. This metallic tang. That's blood. Lightning flashes, and I catch a glimpse of something. The startling, grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. Oh, fuck. It's so bizarre that I can't stop staring. Blooming flowers everywhere. They're bursting out of the woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with it. I wrench my gaze away, horrified, but the hellish image is burned into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises, and I'm going to throw up. And we have ghosts now. Fuck. I'm out. Wait, where's the body? This doesn't make sense. Yeah, no shit. It's a bad dream. At least I'd really much prefer if it was. But the faint smell that remains and the blood-stained crush only any hope I had of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on in here as well. Well, what else is new? The clock stopped chiming too. I decide to have another look around. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old furnished mansion. And your eyes are open. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. So what do I do now? Contact the police? Her stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like fog. Like anyone would believe that. The fuck did you just say? Okay. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now a doll is talking to me. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. Well, considering that she's dead, I mean, you pretty much broke that promise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she's clearly not. She slowly folds her hands together. so she can move too? I'm sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see my master, Saya, was unable to escape from the mark then. Saya Cujo? Does she mean that corpse? But wait, what's this about a mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? Wait a minute, you said also. She must be talking about this weird scar. Did Saya Cujo invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master. But I would like to ask you one thing first. Do you know your own name? Well, that was a much simpler question than I had been expecting. I can't remember my name. I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find I'm coming up blank. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. She's probably right. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being. My last name. Okay. You know what? Keep it simple, I guess. First name. Why not put myself in this? Okay, I can change my appearance. Well, considering I don't wear glasses, let's go with that. I'm Zero Wolfe. Lord Wolfe. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. It is the seal of death. Well, I kind of figured that much already. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me. I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. However, my master's death proves it is irrefutably true. The corpse's sweet stench comes back to me. That didn't seem like the work of humans. I'm afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death all the while suffering from the terror of losing one's self. Memory loss. That can't be. That mean that Yes. The fact that you've forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Wolfe, you will die this very dawn. I gotta say, for starting off, it's actually pretty good for a graphic novel. My memory skipped forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute it to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know, I'm lying in the guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself upstairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that, I feel a lot better. I'll die at dawn, huh? I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can say it feels real yet. I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense. Why a way out of the blue? But if it is true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? It might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. The question is, if she can move, she can talk, can she walk? I doubt a doll gets bored waiting like humans do. Nope. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask the question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark a few days prior to her death. She found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me, so she doesn't know anything after all. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Would that you would grab hold of it, and I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. If she's right about this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? Nope. People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it? So what am I, a detective? This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Deadly choice. You will be faced with choices that can result in death. There is limited time and your soul power will continue to drain. Time's up or wrong answers will result in game over. So be quick but also careful in finding the right answer. Restoring soul power. Completing a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Accelerated dialogue. Dialogue will speed up while pressing the L1 button, but certain dialogue can not be sped up. Backlog. Okay. Auto mode. Press R1 to activate auto mode. Hiding dialogue. Okay. Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death or struggle against the mark? I've never been one to take death lying down. I've decided to trust you. As you say, Lord Wolfe, then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. I'm assuming you're going to be the one I talk to save. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. The fuck? It is true. You know something about this, don't you? Wait, bearers meaning more than one. Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talkative doll and all. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guest in my stead? They may experience a shock of if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Yeah, probably. Moreover, while I'm able to move my arms, okay, well that answers that question. You can't walk. People fated to die like me. I wonder what they're like. Who I find at the door are not who I'd expect to see this late at night. A high schooler. A small boy. These kids have the mark? No way. We came to see Professor Cujo. Well, the body ran off and she's dead. I can't say that I'm a total stranger since I'm here in the mansion. I'm her disciple. She's got so much spiritual power, it's no surprise she has disciples. She seems to know Saya. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge cult fan. Moe Watanabe. She pulls a cult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul inhabiting disease that erases memories. Inquire at Cujo Mansion. This is the same scar, right? Moe lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Her right ankle has the mark. Oh wow. Well, it could be worse. You could forget your name like me. Okay. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curse these days. I wouldn't be so sure, man. And the high schooler fell for it. You must feel embarrassed about that. Tsukasa. The scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers, I better bring them over to meet Mary. It's a doll, yeah. I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. Well, they're both admiring her when... With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believe Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken, so it must be happening to him too. Hey, Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko. Hanahiko. This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost the resident children of the town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him, so Saya was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Wolfe. Hanahiko. Did you hear about the ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is back. I heard that he can appear if you peek in the school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine. But if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. Rumors can be easily manipulated, passing from one person to another. Assumptions and errors mix in. but they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moe, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. When did you notice the mark? A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be about what Professor Kuja wrote about. Why were you at H Elementary? So you put yourself in that position. I figured that place be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down. Was Hanahiko there? I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. I think I'd have to have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost, but there's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Then maybe... Tsukasa glanced down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost was seen at a lot of schools in H City, right? Maybe he's remembered something. Better ask some questions too. T Elementary? I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top ranked elementary in H City. When was it? Maybe around sunset. I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. Did you see Hanahiko? No. And I didn't get chills or anything either, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar. Both of them came in contact with the mirror. It's not talking to the mirror, it's coming into contact with it in general. Maybe once you pass by it, that may have something to do with it. It can't be just a coincidence. For their sakes as well as yours. That's all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to ease it will also be there. You must find it, find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? Let's start at H Elementary. You know what? No. Start at T. Yeah, that is true. It's not a nice thing to say, but she's right. It'll be safer to sneak into H Elementary. Wait, you're coming too? Oh my god, this dumb bitch is gonna be the first one. Is she really strong? Or is this blind optimism? Let me guess, you don't want to be stuck here with the doll. I don't want to be the reason I die too. Because I messed up. Really? That's pretty bold. Good thing. Really? But to bring kids along with me is asinine? Yes. I understand your hesitation. But the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If you wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you. However, a large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you do not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. And have a safe trip. That's actually not a bad idea. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. Saving and loading. Save at the mansion or haunts. Return to the title screen from the bag to load. Then choose continue. Well guys, unfortunately that's all the time I have for today, but when we come back we'll continue from here. And honestly, I'm actually enjoying this. It's got that old school scary story feel that you would read at night. So until then, this is Zero, and I will see you guys in the next video.